Ready.
Hello, world! Welcome to the first episode of a brand new City Skylines series. Let's get this band-aid ripped off right away. We're doing a Snowfall map. I've been wanting to do a Snowfall map forever. Going to admit it, right here, I've never played Snowfall before. And I'm Canadian, so I feel like I need to do my home some justice. That's always the joke, right? We are on a map called Winterlust. I will put the word on the screen as well. So we're just taking a look at the map now. Slowly but surely, we're coming around the first square. We have some new mods. We've removed some mods. We have some new assets. We've removed some assets. And I think the biggest thing about this series versus the old series is that I'm really going to try to tell a story with this map. I am so excited to be playing another brand new city of City Skylines. The next new thing that we're doing this series is that at the beginning of every episode, I'm going to put a picture of one of the pets on the screen, just like this. So here you'll see a picture I took just today of Tomas looking like a dapper, handsome fella. So let's just dive right into it, get the first time lapse rolling, and I'll chat with you a bit about my plans. So, what are my plans other than Snowfall? There's a few. I think the most exciting one for me to try to accomplish is I want to, as I mentioned, tell a story with this map. I have that story for the most part. I have a broad idea. I don't know about the intricacies. You guys can help via the comments once we kind of get into it. Don't ever hesitate to offer a suggestion on something to work into that. If you saw my beautification episode where I took a city that my friend Max Ampere sent me and made it pretty, it was Snowfall. It definitely helped inspire me to get ready for this episode. And part of that challenge was, you know, the grays and the like blues and a kind of bit of greens was really all there was for color to work with. And how do you make something so pretty with that? So that's another thing I really want to focus on this season. Last season with Monakerton, I streamed a lot of the content and a lot of the work on the city as well. And this season, I don't want to do that. So I will solely record this on YouTube, unless something kind of specific comes up that just doesn't make sense. I might do it over a stream, but my current objective is to do this only on YouTube, which means getting maybe a little bit less accomplished on episodes, but being able to talk through them more rather than, oh, hey, I did this last night. Check it out. So that's definitely going to be a goal to make it more YouTube focused, I suppose. And other than that, I'm not too sure yet. I will say right away, I have a name ready for this city. So let's slow things down a bit. Good. And tonight I am drinking a hot toddy. Just been one of those days, you know, I feel like I could sit back, relax with a little bit of tea that might have a little bit of whiskey in it, and just get some City Skylines happening. So I'm gonna have a sip. Delicious. And that's going to be the name. We are no longer Rock Valley, my friends. We are Hot Toddy. So when we get to the point where we can name districts and parks and universities and all that, feel free to suggest some drink-related names or just some warm, cozy, you know, sitting by the fire type names. I want this map to be cozy. So we are, oh, I didn't mention, I'll kind of take a look around while I talk about this. You probably saw in the time lapse, I did poorly. with the water. I ran out of money. And we hit bankruptcy within the first 2 minutes of this town. So that's been done. We've claimed our bankruptcy. We can't do anything else. Bankruptcy wise. So let's hope that doesn't happen again. It shouldn't. We should be fine. It was a rookie mistake. Let's get rid of that guy. And yeah, let's let some people move in and see what our next steps are going to be. We hit Little Hamlet. Who would have thought it would happen? I never would have guessed that we would get Little Hamlet. It's such an accomplishment. I'm going to stop being a nurse. Okay, let's do some of this stuff together. This is what I was talking about, wanting to kind of slow down, take things a little while at a time. So we unlocked garbage is a thing. And look at this little guy. It's probably, oh my goodness, it's very cheaty, and I'm not going to be shy about using cheaty assets. No pollution, no noise pollution, and it's a dumpster area. I'm really tempted to use this one. What does this guy look like? Wow, same thing though. Like, look at the capacity on that bad boy. Let's compare that to the vanilla. Okay, so it's the same as the vanilla. Okay, that's not so bad. So this guy is less cheaty then. Less cheaty, except for the fact that it doesn't create any pollution, right? I feel like normally I would default to my recycling center. Let's try this dumpster area. Let's put one of these guys down, and because there's no pollution and no noise pollution, I'm gonna put it right by the housing, or even right here by the windmill. Yeah, let's put it there. We'll see what comes of that. We have traffic lights. No, we don't. And let's get that over here as well. And while we're at it, let's do the roundabout. I don't think I've done it. I have not. So we will upgrade this to be different roads later. But let's do the roundabout together. This is how I always set mine up. I take the giveaway priority signs, shift click on it, bam. So that makes everyone who is not yet on the roundabout give way. Everyone who's on the roundabout has the right of way. Then I take this fella, I click each area by themselves. I do it one at a time. It's probably inefficient. It's fine. And I let only the people that are already on the roundabout enter the blocked junction. Junction. Wow. So that means that these people who are trying to get onto the roundabout cannot enter the blocked junction. That's very tough to say. Then finally, I take the lane arrows and I press Control click in each circle. And what that does, is there somewhere I can show you? Yes. So look at these arrows right here. Currently, this guy can either go straight or he can turn right. If I press Control and I click, he can only go straight. So there's one dedicated turning lane. I think if you take this one and go like Control Shift and do something, it sets most of it up, but it helps with my peace of mind. I'm kind of a little anal retentive. It helps with my peace of mind to just do it all by myself, one at a time, that I know it's done and dusted. So what else did we get? We also got education is important. Of course, we want our little kiddies to learn. I think I do not have the Toronto schools enabled. So I took out the Toronto schools because they're always my go-to. So let's see what other kind of schools we can get. What's the vanilla for reference? Capacity 300, $160 a week. Okay, let's see what we can do that's similar to that. Capacity 400, $200 a week. Great, that sounds good. A UK village, nah. Let's do this guy. I've never used it before. Mid-sized elementary school. Oh, and it's pretty big. So we're gonna put it over here. And oh, I must have anarchy on. Okay, so we'll take anarchy off just to see what it will demolish, but that's very reasonable to me. Great, we have an elementary school for the kiddos. And then I won't spend money on a high school quite yet because we only have the 30 grand left, but I will spend money on some education. Nope, I just said that I won't do that. I will spend money on healthcare. So these Cleakersons, I've got quite a few assets from them. Patient capacity is 40. What's the standard? 100. Interesting. Another good reference, if you want to see what it's doing for you, is to make this screen come up and see how far the green is going. I'm tempted to put down this guy because it seems to have a pretty good area of coverage. If I put him down here in the center somewhere, he covers most of it. Oh, we're gonna have to get some more. I'm gonna put him right there. Oh, it's tiny. Wow, look how small that guy is. And it's got the little heart. Okay. We need more power and we still have money. That's not the words that I was expecting to say then. Let's pause. I'd like to get an offshore wind turbine, but it doesn't provide a whole heck of a lot now, does it? I'm trying to go green with power. I always try to go green with power. I'm a hippie. It's okay. Let's see. I can get 8 if I go down here, but I'm just wondering, because the noise pollution, I don't want it to be too close to our residential. So I might just try to tuck another one in over here, and I might take the 2 megawatts. If I go here, I get 7. Let's see if that suffices for now. I don't know when we get our next power. We can probably find it at 2600. Probably, right? Yes. So we have to make it 2600 with just wind turbines. So we'll see. We'll see how well that goes because we already need more. The other option is just to go up in the budget. I think I'm technically not supposed to have access to the budget yet. Or maybe I wasn't before. I don't know. Mods do weird things. The last thing that we can do together before we move on. Oh yeah, you guys all need garbage. We could put another garbage thing over here, couldn't we? We can maybe put the recycling center over here. Do we want to do that? Yeah, that's reasonable. Let's just do it. $15,000. Fine. Fine. It's for hashtag for the people. Oh, I feel horrible saying that. We will get rid of the abandoned buildings. And do we have money? I don't know how much a snowplow costs or a snow dump thing costs. I don't know where they are either. Let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, I used the Find It mod to find the snow dump. This is a vanilla thing. It doesn't produce any pollution, right? No. So I'm comfortable putting it closer to the residential. And I'm actually probably going to put it right over here. And so what will happen is when weather happens, the roads will get covered in snow. You know, because that happens. It's a real thing. And this snow dump will send out snowplows to pick up the snow and dump the stuff in it. So it actually fits so nicely in here. I think it's appropriate to put it in here. So let's put it over here. We will see what happens with that. For now, we need to zone some more commercial. Probably going to do that. I like to do a mix of commercial near the residential so that people don't have to travel too far to work there. But I also like to put some near the industry so that these guys have somewhere to go and get their lunch. So we'll zone a little bit of this as well. And let's see what is next in store. We have our first snowfall. You can see the snow in the air. I think it's really beautiful, actually. I'll show you what I did. Oh, hey, we got Worthy Village. We have all the dollar bills. We will deal with that in a hot minute. What did we get? We got fire, police, districts, forestry and agriculture. That's awesome. We got some stuff that we can do stuff with. Okay, and other stuff. So I just want to show you what I did with the budget first. I cranked the electricity budget up. I actually took the garbage budget down because we did do like those multiple garbage sources, right? And I put the taxes to where I typically keep them unless something kind of whack happens. I usually keep my 2 residentials at 11 and my commercial and my industry at 12. So what I'm wondering is, will we see snow pile up on the ground? This is the information that I do not have the answers to. Let's take a look. We're getting quite a bit of commercial demand, but I'm actually kind of scared to zone anything. Do we have any other power options? We do not. Power is an issue. Power is an issue, my friends. Even with the budget whacked way high, we need more already. So we might have to spend all of our money on power. If we take a look, is there anywhere? Oh my goodness, we could put them all up here. That's what's going to happen, my friends. Let's do that together. So we're going to cheat a little. I'm not against cheating. Let's pause. We will take all of you and we can move you away into this area. Oh gosh, where was it? I'll have to do this again. Oh, I was so close. Okay, right here. We'll put another one down and then we'll move the other ones nearby. And this area, hello, will gain us, hopefully that will get our power quite a bit up there. So let's see what that does. And we have the mod installed. The mod is called Remove Need for Power Lines. So we don't have to do any of these ugly power lines, even though they may make things more realistic. Perfect, we're good. We're good for power. That makes me feel better. So we can use this area for power from here on, which means we can come back here and comfortably zone all of this as commercial. Maybe? Pretty please? Might I zone you? Okay, well, who knows? Here, okay, all right now. Now you're just being tough. And now we'll zone those as residential. And we should probably get some of these other services in, but I know that they cost money, and we only got, you know, kind of $25,000 or $25,000 from that jump. So let's see what the game expects us to spend. A firehouse, $12,000. Fire engine capacity 6, so we're gonna look for something similar. Fire engine capacity 3, 2, 6. This one's the exact same, right? 560 a week. It's just an appearance change. Cool. 8, we don't need that. And 2, you know what? Let's go for the one that's the same as vanilla. Let's get some fire watch happening. Oh, or we could split it. We could do a 3 and a 2. And then we have coverage by our industry as well. So we'll do that. So there's the 3. Everybody's super stoked. And then let's get one of these 2 guys over here. Oh, we have more. Let's do the rural firehouse. I can always say that word very well, I promise. Let's get rid of this guy. You want to abandon? Fine, your spot gets taken. Okay, police. What do we got for police? I have a few new police assets. This is the one that I wanted. $24,000, so we could wait until he's available. Vanilla, I think, is 10, right? Yeah, and 12,000. Small police station. If we put it over here, it covers a pretty big area. We could also maybe get away with putting it here. You see how kind of right above where my mouse is, that's all covered. Just this little bit of the industry isn't covered. We might be able to get away with that if I scooch it. I'm just trying to balance the 2 sides. I'm going to do it. I'm going to put it right there. I think that's our best bang for our buck. And then I don't know what else we unlocked with that. If you don't know, if you kind of missed this pop-up, you're like me, you're click happy, you don't know what's going on, you can come down here to this unlock symbol and it'll bring you to the one that you're most recently on. So it might not be the one that you most recently unlocked, but it's the page you're most recently on. Oh yes, unique buildings and then industry specializations. That's right. And districts. Okay, well, let's just end this one with getting some districts in. I will get these guys a district all on their own. And we will, I don't know if I'm gonna put a district over here yet, because I might end up abolishing this, oh my goodness, what do you call it? Industrial. We'll see. But you know what? If it's not gonna be industry, it's certainly gonna be something else. So let's see. Does anybody have any names that they would like for the districts. If you want me to name it after you, cool. That was me snapping a thumbs up, by the way. If you just have a warm, cozy name that you think fits the theme, like hot toddies, sitting by the fire, reading a book, let me know. I'm also happy to name like roads and stuff. I want to bring people into this, which is so easy over on the streams, right? I just pick a name from chat and I name a street after them. But in YouTube, I gotta count on you guys to do some stuff in the comments. So let me know what you think of the theme. Let me know something good that's happened today. Let me know what you think the story's gonna be for this series. And otherwise, I just hope that you guys are doing well, and I will see you next time.